Welcome my fab fans to Glam's new video. I'm gonna be crocheting a plushie. I'll find out what character this is. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be doing the Shinso plushie because everyone voted for it. I just put it off for so long because I didn't feel like crocheting a plushie. Which is fine. It happens, you know? I feel like I should have used a bigger hook for this one. I mean, this looks like a little bowl. If there's anything I learned about a lot of things, is every single time I've heard about a domestic violence, like, call when it comes to police, is they're some of the scariest calls because one person is willing to defend their spouse despite being abused, and the other person is the abuser. The amount of people who have gotten like the amount of cops that have gotten shot and stuff because of like domestic abuse charges or stabbed or hit over the back of the head, it's terrifying to go on like domestic violence like cases. I used to do research on like cop cases and stuff because I was debating on whether I was gonna be one. Yeah. I should have used a bigger hook with this yarn. I'm realizing my mistake. I understand why people have hand issues because of crocheting. I got a quick fix for this. I think I do. It's like, I think I can, I think I can. My hand hurts. She's lying about her name to the police. Her lying about her name to a cop. Damn. She just like threatened an officer. I'm listening to like a video. I'll forget what the name of this video is regardless. It's a she's crazy people are crazy. To be fair, I had a cop say to my face, yeah, parents are allowed to hit their kids. As long as they don't leave a mark. As a person who cares very much so about mental health, I don't really think it's okay to hit kids. This isn't even soft. This one is. This one's very soft. Some people like to dig themselves deeper holes. Also, the amount of people that don't know, like, I lost my train of thought. Oh no. I remember my mom and my aunt got into a fight. Not the one I live with, a different aunt that's technically not my aunt, but I call her Auntie Donnie. That's just what I call her. Anyway, my mom and her got into a fight one day. And well, I was sleeping on the couch, so I did not know about what was happening. But the police did get called, and my mom had, she did get punched in the face. And had like a gouge out of her nose that was bleeding all down her face because my Auntie Donnie, she likes to wear rings. And well, my Auntie Donnie is the one who almost got arrested, even though she's the one who called the cops. I think the funnier part is my mom did fight back against my Auntie Donnie, but she my mom's better at fighting. So that was a really easy win without causing any physical damage to her. Because my mom's at least a nice person. She won't try to cause as much damage as possible. She's going to try to cause as little damage as possible. So, my Auntie Nani poured salt in her gas tank. To cry and break her car, which is a little fucked. Don't do that to a person's car. This is looking so good. It's like looking so even. I never get it like this. Sometimes when you call a police officer, you will be the one to get arrested. Or brought away. Not even 100% arrested, because sometimes they're bringing you away to put you in a safer place. Don't resist them, just go with the flow. It's probably a good idea. And also, if there's a police officer involved and you're like late for work, doesn't matter. You can just blame it on the police officer. You'll get away with it. I'm definitely making this plushie bigger than I did the other one. Unintentionally. This was not on purpose. But it's definitely a shape that I like. So I'm kind of proud that I'm figuring this out better than before. But a fun thing that they're doing to the house is they're gonna add insulation in the walls, so now my room probably won't be as drafty. Though because of the type of material our walls are made out of, concrete and stuff, we'll need bathroom insulation so that it doesn't mold. If you have a specific type of material that your walls are made out of, you have to use bathroom insulation, otherwise things like concrete sweat and stuff, they'll create mold. And if black mold develops in your walls, you have chances of respiratory illnesses and stuff, which is not fun. I already have a breathing condition because I grew up around black mold, which also caused me to have irregular periods and a bunch of other issues that a normal person should not have at my age. Needed a soda break. Though, if I were to ever talk about my cousin Ryan, there are a few reasons I avoid him. I won't get into it, but let's just say I'd never be in a car alone with him. Or in a car with him in it. So that also. He's a little weird. And he's had some very questionable actions that apparently he doesn't even remember that he's done in the past. But it's not like his mom is a very good influence, because his mom likes to pop pills. My Auntie Donnie, she does some questionable shit. She puts herself in some questionable situations, and she's very trashy. So the fact that my mom hangs around her is still a little bit questionable. Because my mom's trying to improve her life, but she keeps hanging around people who are staying trashy. And you can only be as good as the people you're around. If people around you aren't trying to better themselves, you're not going to be better. You're not even going to think about being better. You're just going to stay the same way forever. I will say I am still very nice to my dumpster friends. I should not call them that, but that is what I will call them. Because that's kind of what they are. They're trashy people. Are there any, like, family members y'all avoid for reasons? Because I think everyone has those types of family members that they'll just avoid. The only people in my family that I don't avoid on purpose are my dad and my mom and my brother. Because they're awesome. And I truly do love, like, my actual family members. I have to say actual ones because I have a lot of aunts and uncles that are not aunts or uncles. That's just what we were told to call them because they're, like, friends of our parents. I don't know if anyone else's family does that, where your parents' friends become aunts and uncles instead of your parents' friends. I don't know if that's just a my family thing or a small town thing. This is the section. I can tell where my stitches started based off of this pattern, because the rest is just straight lines. But this area is just wee. I need an... Where is my scissors? All the way up here. We'll go down in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yeah, I know. I transition a yarn so efficiently, don't I? No, I don't. And I always weave in tails, okay? I'm not gonna have this at the end on the inside or the outside, because fuck that shit. Always weave in the tails, because you don't want to hate yourself later. What's another crazy little story? In every workplace environment my friend has ever been in, she's like, you know, like, your coworkers are gonna not like you regardless of whether you're friends or not. And it's because they see you as competition. Which means if someone says something insensitive after you, like, have a diet change or you're trying to, like, do something better for yourself, it's because people see you as competition. So honestly, take it as a compliment that you're attractive, you know? If you're attractive enough to be seen as competition, nice. That's with, like, health things. If you're seen as competition in workplace, like you're a good worker, that's also another thing that people will get jealous of. Because they don't want to work as hard as you are to do the same thing. Because some people really do have to work harder to keep up with you. Some people genuinely suck. You know, this is the most even I've ever made my lines look. I'm doing great on this try. Usually my lines are really uneven, crooked, weird looking. The two friends that I gave plushies to, they I'm so glad they reacted the way they did. It's so adorable. I didn't even need like gifts from people to like enjoy holidays. I enjoy holidays because I get to be around people I actually care about. That's kind of why I like holidays. But I also like gift giving in general, because I like buying things, even if it's not for myself. So finding a friend that I have this in common with is really funny. Because both of our ways to show that we care about people is buying them things or giving them things. I'm more of a, like, give things that I made because I see the effort put into it and then the emotional context behind things. Me just crocheting over the same area multiple times because I want it to be more of a... I just want it to look better. I don't want the lines to look like thin or weird. But also I feel like it will make it look like they have chubby cheeks, so... Oh my god, it's gonna be so squishy. Oh, I'm gonna love this so much more. Oh my god, I found a factory knot. Fuck. In hell. I hate when I find those. It's so soft and fluffy. And it's so squishy. I love this yarn. I recommend getting one of those like hand grippy things and doing that if you're ever gonna crochet. I personally just use my own plushies and or squishies to help. This is one of my squishies that I keep on my desk, and I just... yay. It helps bring up finger strength, and it helps... it just helps. It also emotionally is there for me. People who do those like oatmeal, like overnight oat shakes, my only thought is they have other versions of that you don't have to make the other night. I'm gonna make one more and then I'm gonna decrease. This kind of looks like a bee. Kind of looks like a bee. I think I'm getting faster at plushie making. Because it's not taking me as long as it did me when I first started. I won't explain how this helps or why, I just know that it does for me. If me and my moderator Zawa were to ever make, ever collab though, I'd definitely give them free range of any of my art supplies and we could do like an art swap. It'd be so fun. Though their art style is completely different than mine, so I have no clue how that would work. But it would be fun. Okay. Camera's being a little weird and funky. When adding, you constantly double up. With decreasing, you constantly constrict it by 1. And that's how you close it faster. Which is something I didn't watch the original video that taught me how to do this. I didn't finish watching it. I just skipped through it to learn exactly where to put the hook to get it to do certain things. Watch full videos. It will definitely help you when learning how to crochet. It's just a giant hole. All of my plushies start out bald. I need to get the fluff to put inside them, otherwise it's just gonna be a ball. Why does it look so lumpy? See, the thing about this holes is I can just shove more shit in them. So just... It looks kind of like a cupcake. I guess Shinso is more of a cupcake. A little more fluff. You can have as much or as little fluff as you want. I personally like it when my plushies are a bit more firm, so that they just got a better squish. Because I like squeezing the life out of them. Now all I have left is to add the hair. Okay, I'm gonna put a face on it first so that I can build the hair around the face. Okay, so I have two options. I have small eyes and big nose for bear, or I just have big eyes by themselves. How do you feel about that? I kind of love that, so that's what I'm going with. I hate ads. I can't have background be silence, otherwise I'd go mentally insane. I added the face. Me just shoving in some extra. I'm just adding a hairline. Depending on how long this video is, I will make it into multiple videos.